You are on India Today podcasts and you are in the sledging room.
Ajinkya Rahane, the Chennai Super Kings X Factor this year.
Yeah.
Bought for 50 lakhs on stunning form for the Super Kings. I mean, a few cricketers in the Indian T20 lineup should learn something from him. KL Rahul, Virat Kohli, Ishan Kishan, Rohit Sharma, all of them on how to bat in the T20 format. Rahane has really laid out the roadmap for a lot of these cricketers, right? Including Shubman Gill. I mean, he's been very good, but again, his strike rate has been a bit of a punch.
Should he be selected for the T20
No, but
World
yes, that's the point, right?
Akshay
Cup?
comes
For the
right.
T20 World Cup. I'm not looking.
Kahan ka T20 World Cup?
2024.
What is the T20 World Cup? We're in the middle of the IPL. I mean, you're talking of the T20 World Cup. Come on. T20 World Cup.
Yeah.
I mean,
But we
Not
can
the
talk
year
about
for-
the WTC final, right?
We have to talk about WTC final.
that is why, I mean, you'd wonder if you're starting with Ajinkya Rahane, you should start
Yes.
by talking about his performances. I've also seen a lot of these messages, Saurabh Akshay, where people are talking about, oh, look, you've paid Ajinkya Rahane 50 lakh, Riyan Parag has got, 3 crore or thereabout. This is not a fair world, etc., etc. But it's okay. I mean, Rahane hasn't really, before this,
Yes.
what was his role in the IPL? I remember he had a great season with the Rajasthan Royals.
Yes.
24 runs in that one over. He used to bat very aggressively in the T20 format. But anyway, this has been a revelation. But straight to the World Test Championship final. Lot of questions. And I'm sure both of you are armed with numbers and stats.
Yeah.
Ajinkya Rahane has been selected in this WTC final squad.
On the
against
basis of
Australia.
what?
Coming to that. I mean, I want you guys to help me with it.
Yeah.
Hopefully not on the basis of his IPL numbers in the first half of this edition. Definitely not on the basis of his numbers in England. Ajinkya Rahane's averages, he averages 26 in test matches
Yes.
in England, guys. Record against Australia, middlingly okay. Averages about 37, 38, fractionally thereabout. His career average, I think if his career average is 37, he averages 38 against Australia. 100 in England 10 years back on a difficult pitch at Lord's. Why is he there in that squad?
If you ask me, I think Ajinkya Rahane was slotted in, and he got this opportunity because you don't have a Rishabh Pant and you don't have a fit Shreyas Iyer. I don't see Ajinkya Rahane playing this World Test Championship final against Australia, but he will be there in case you need someone if somebody else gets injured from the playing 11. Because I think they will field a playing 11 which will have a KL Rahul, a KS Bharat also might be there. Because people have been talking about a specialty wicketkeeper. But Ajinkya Rahane getting picked after like 15 months, he did not play any international
Early
cricket.
2022 against he was dropped from the test.
And he has come back. See, the numbers, the selection is quite baffling considering what happened in BGT. You gave chance to Suryakumar Yadav. He played one test. He did not perform. He failed. Then he had a very poor ODI series, 3 back-to-back Golden Ducks. IPL also, I don't think he has been performing. You dropped him from the test squad, brought in Ajinkya Rahane. On what basis?
Akash Chopra said something on these lines.
Yeah, Akash Chopra also questioned why Suryakumar Yadav was dropped. And if he had to be dropped, why pick him at the first place?
Akash Chopra tweeted, happy for Rahane, but how does the Sky inclusion exclusion make sense? Select क्यों किया? कर लिया तो एक मैच के बाद drop क्यों किया? No, fair enough. I mean, okay, what Saurabh is saying is that Rahane may not be part of the final 11. I doubt it. I have my opinions about it. Let's hear what you have to say about this. Because this is
There's nothing,
baffling for sure.
like he said, had it not been for Shreyas Iyer's injury, I don't think Rahane was going to come back. As in, he had a decent season with Mumbai in Ranji Trophy. He scored around 600 runs in 7 matches, which includes 100 and a double hundred.
Was it
But
a
those
100
runs
or a
didn't-
191? Double 100 or 191?
Double hundred.
No, he scored a double 100, scored a 100 also.
Yeah,
but
those
those
runs
came
did not
against
come
not
against
against
quality
elite-
opposition.
yeah, those came against poor bowling
Yeah.
attacks.
Yeah. But Australia do have a poor bowling attack.
Huh?
Akshay,
No, but I am not trying to, but if you look at it this way, Raj,
Huh.
you need experience in the middle order. You can't make Khichdi in a World Test Championship final. Like I asked you in the morning, Raj, will you give a debutant a chance in a T20 World Cup final?
No.
You will
no,
not,
no,
right?
no, no,
But why are
T20
you
World-
then
no, no, T20
thinking about
I might,
WTC final?
I might. I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why.
Raj, but
T20
you
World
might,
Cup-
but with the safe selections that Rahul Dravid and
Your-
Rohit Sharma have been
what
making
safe
over the
selection,
last.
yaar? What safe selection? Okay. T20 World Cup final is different because it's 40 overs.
Yes.
You've probably been either benched throughout the World Cup, you've been in that team, you've experienced the success and the journey to the final, right? Not that you haven't had debutants for semi-finals and finals, you've had that. Not India specifically. Yusuf Pathan played the final
Yeah.
of the
Sehwag was
2007
injured.
T20 World Cup, and he did not play throughout the tournament, right? Because Sehwag was injured. Exactly.
Yes.
Now, coming to Rahane, why did you not pick him for the last 2 test matches against Australia at home? You almost knew that you were going to get through to the final unless some major disaster struck elsewhere with New Zealand and Sri Lanka. Them causing an upset with each other. You were almost assured of a place. On what basis have you got him back? Now,
That's
Sarfraz and Patidar. Patidar is obviously injured, so you can rule him
Sarfraz.
aside.
Yeah.
Sarfraz. Or you could have played Sarfraz in that. Now,
Sarfraz has an issue with short
your
balls.
argument at lunch was
Short
Surya
balls.
Kumar ahead of Rahane in the BGT was because
Raj,
of Surya's ability to
I
play
won't-
spin
I won't agree.
based on 2 matches in the Ranji Trophy.
I won't.
And
I
Sarfraz,
won't agree with
and
this Surya
Sarfraz's-
Kumar exclusion.
Arey, you are talking about
No, I,
what a
let
U-turn
me-
master
let-
is.
let-
Now, let
You
me
are the
make-
one who's
let
brought
me
it
make
up.
this clear, Raj. Former chief selector MSK Prasad, speaking to our website yesterday, he said maybe they would have told Surya Kumar Yadav that you have been selected for this series because of your ability to play spin well. Because of your ability to play sweep shots well. No other Indian batter, barring Rohit,
One minute.
can play sweep well. So
How
the
many of
communication would have been
how
kept
many
clear.
of your batters can play spin, yaar?
Exactly,
in the
that's my
test?
point. That's my point. When you don't have a Rishabh Pant, when you don't have a Shreyas Iyer, maybe they would have thought about including Surya
You're
Kumar
that
for that particular series.
You're that traumatized against Nathan Lyon
Yeah, but-
and 2 rookies,
No.
1.5 spinners
Raj,
from Australia.
But if we are so worried about Surya Kumar Yadav, we should ask questions about Hanuma Vihari also, right?
Okay. In that
Hanuma
context,
Vihari has been kept for just
No, Hanuma
overseas
Vihari
conditions.
to chhod do. I mean, that
Someone
is-
like
that
Hanuma
is-
Vihari was played only for overseas conditions.
But then why
despite
Rahane?
him doing well.
For England? Why Rahane for England?
That is a question that...
And if
yeah.
you are saying Surya Kumar Yadav was brought into the side for BGT purely because of his ability to play spin, then why Rahane in England for his average of 26?
For his experience, for his...
Of what?
Experience of
Losing the
having
previous
been there, done
WTC
that.
final?
What has he done? His last,
Good
his
overseas record.
his only Test 100 in England came at Lords in 2014, if I am right.
Yeah, about 10 years back.
About
9
10 years back.
You're right. But Saurabh, see, look, the point
Raj,
is,
you
I'm
yourself
not
said
against the
Sarfaraz-
Rahane move. I'm not against.
Sarfaraz was the only other major contender.
Yeah, but okay. Hear me out. I'm not against the Rahane move, right? Fine. WTC final against Australia, terrific pace attack. You know those conditions are going to favor pacers. Australia's kind of pacers. You want to get back to experience.
Are they having a backup captain or something? Thinking about because ahead of
Because
any
Bumrah is
major
also
series,
out.
ahead of any major series, Captain Rohit Sharma has had injury issues and all that.
But
Maybe
you're
they're
saying he may
thinking
not
maybe.
even be in
Maybe
the
they are
11.
thinking on those lines also.
Rahane as backup captain. That's an interesting thing.
And I have one more question.
But because they have not named a vice captain in the squad.
So in last 2 years in our test team, we have seen Pujara going out, coming in, Rahane going out, coming in. There were questions on Virat Kohli, he scored 100. So do we not have backups for these 3 players?
No,
We
you're
don't have a
right.
middle order.
No.
But
Why do you need
Or,
backup?
and
some months ago we were
Why do you
flaunting.
need backup?
Some months ago we were flaunting that we can put 3 test teams on the park, 3 T20 teams on the park. So good a bench strength.
So look at the kind of test team that you can put on the park now. You have Sarfraz. You can look at probably a few bowlers. You have Vasavada.
Maybe they
you have
could have,
Anushka
you know,
Majumdar.
Raj,
You have Mayank Agarwal.
Mayank
I
Agarwal is
thought
also
maybe
there.
they could have played Washington Sundar in the middle order.
I mean, those would be decent batters. I mean, look at Washington Sundar. Akshar
Washington
Patel.
has been very good.
He has done well against Australia.
But again, I mean, look, I get it. I get it. You are under pressure in a final and you want experience. But then why suddenly? I mean, do his Ranji numbers back an immediate call up into the test team? Look at Pujara. He went overseas, scored runs. Again, not in the elite county levels in England.
If you are talking about yardsticks,
What? Set yardsticks.
we
no?
have a guy who has retained his place in the lineup.
You know, my
KL
fear-
Rahul. He has not gone back to play domestic cricket.
No.
Maybe
But
because
he's
of his
coming-
tempo in the IPL, he has been selected, is it?
Or
I don't know.
Or maybe because he can keep.
No, but by that tempo
Apart
in
from
the
K.S. Bharat, you don't have any other keeper.
Backup.
So
Then
Ishan-
why not go to Siddhiman Saha?
so Ishan Kishan is all done then.
I
Kuldeep
think, I
Yadav, we
think
have
they are
got.
not.
Maybe.
I mean, you're not going to play more than maximum 2 spinners, right? Ashwin and
Kuldeep
Jadeja.
Yadav was anyway
And
not going to.
Shardul Thakur back in the setup.
I agree
Very good
with that.
choice.
That's a good choice. And
He-
that
he
had
was-
to come. I
he
mean,
had to come. He had to come.
he had to come. He's done well in Australia. He's done well in England. So he had to come. But the point is, it is baffling. I mean,
Are you agreeing with the decision to bring back Rahane or not? Yes or no?
No, it's not such a.
No,
black and
I
white
would
answer.
I would like to ask the selection committee: is this selection only for this World Test Championship final?
Yeah.
Or they are considering him for giving him a longer rope?
What if he scores twin hundreds in the WTC final?
That is altogether different.
What happens when Shreyas Iyer comes back?
Yes.
So,
But for that, the BCCI should have had a press conference, which they didn't.
no, you can't expect selectors to address press conferences.
In the middle of, I think, middle of World Cup, they had a press conference
Yes.
where they addressed
Asia Cup, wasn't it?
Asia Cup or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
But ahead of a World Test Championship final, so
No,
many
but
questions.
Look, there will be questions asked.
Yeah.
Maybe they won't be answered.
Yeah.
The simple questions are Rahane coming back. I think we all agree that it's not a bad move.
Yeah.
But on the basis of what is what we're all wondering.
Yes.
Because there is no transparency as far as that is concerned.
Yeah. Not based on
Definitely
the base
not.
of IPL form.
Hopefully, because KL Rahul has, I think, managed to come back on the basis of IPL a few years back when he went to England, 2018. That was on the basis of the IPL into the test team.
But why was he retained?
I don't know. I don't know.
I have only one explanation: that K.S. Bharat move.
Yeah.
You need a backup wicket keeper. I think they are done with Ishan Kishan.
I want to ask you. I ask you.
Yeah.
I want to
I
ask
think
you
they're done with
both
Ishan
one
Kishan in the
question.
test team. Yeah. Without even playing him.
KL or
Yes.
Rahul or KS Bharat, who will be your keeper in the World Test Championship?
I'll tell you what. To make it look stronger on paper, I think KL Rahul will keep wickets and he'll bat in the middle order. So my batting lineup would be Saurabh Akshay. Maybe you will disagree. Rohit, Shubman, Pujara, Kohli, Rahane, KL. And then you'll have probably Ashwin or Jadeja, or who knows, maybe both of them. Then Shardul Thakur and then Siraj and Shami.
If you play both of them, you can't play Shardul Thakur.
No, why not? No, I'm saying that either of these two spinners and then Shardul Thakur. So I think you still can. KL Rahul at number 6, 7 Jadeja, 8 Ashwin, 9 Shardul, and then your two seamers.
Siraj and Shami or Siraj and Umesh, whoever you want to play.
I would go
Shami
with
will
Siraj
play,
and Shami.
definitely.
Shami will play. I will go with
But
Shami Siraj.
I will not pick Shardul. I'll pick 2 spinners and 3 pacers.
What is Shardul?
Nahi, Umesh Yadav. Or Jaydev would not cut.
But then you're putting too much pressure on your batsman.
Yes.
Ashwin is
Have you?
No, but you're putting too much pressure on your batsman
You
if you're
don't
not
remember
batting
what
up until
happened
number
when we
9.
last toured England?
They didn't play Ashwin throughout the.
Yeah, we did not play Ashwin, and you know who bailed us out? Our lower order. Shardul bailed us out. Bumrah bailed us out. Shami bailed us out.
You can't be unfair to your batsman.
Or reverse the batting order.
You can't be unfair to your
They
batsman.
were the best batters. You can't drop them.
No, but you can't be unfair to your batsman if you don't batting to number 9. Then you're putting pressure on the number 3. And
But
number
look at Rohit Sharma's long-term thinking. Right? He knows that you need time for prepare, because before the IPL he himself said that teams who don't qualify, we'll try to send them a little 2 weeks earlier to England.
So is Rohit Sharma going
So
earlier?
Rohit Sharma is probably planning Mumbai Indians' campaign like that, right?
As
and Shardul Thakur too.
yeah, exactly. As it looks right now.
Akshar Patel is in the squad, is it?
Yeah.
Akshar and Shardul can go early.
Yes. Yeah, Akshay can also go. DC are already back.
Poor Jinx might not go early.
Chennai Super Kings.
Yeah.
Virat.
And he himself has
Virat,
to
it's in his own hands. He's
But
standing
why are we
captain.
talking only of the batters? As if
Yeah.
the pacers have done wonders over the last 2 years since that Shastri, Bharat, Kohli era, right? You've gone overseas. You lost 2 test matches in South Africa. You should have won. You lost a test match in Birmingham that you should have won. It's been horrible, by the way. Our pacers have been pathetically poor.
Yes.
There was a time under the Shastri regime, different breed altogether.
Yeah, we won a test match in a session.
I feel very angry.
That was also in the Oval, right? At the Oval or Lords?
I think Oval.
London only, but I don't know whether it's Oval or Lords.
When Virat Kohli gave that mid-inning speech where he said, let's go and bring up hell on them.
That was Lords.
Lots.
But you know what? What upsets me is you have the most, I think, passionate bunch of cricket fans in the world. You have the richest cricket board in the world, and a cricket board which is willing to go not just an extra step, the extra mile to help you win tournaments. But ultimately, the question should be asked of the team management.
Yes.
The board has done everything. They are sending you early. They're sending the coach early. They're sending some of the test specialists early. They said that if some players get knocked out before the knockout stages, please go to England. But it is about what you make of it. It is about your planning. Like, maybe it's too early to call, right? You saw what Ravi Shastri and Bharat Arun did before the tour of Australia. They sat and made plans. So there has to be something around the bowlers also, because these bowlers, they need to fire. Something needs to happen.
Are you saying that Dravid is not planning? That you
I mean, on the basis of what has happened, no.
Nobody is saying that Dravid or Paras Mahabri, they're not planning. But on the
We need
field,
to see.
it does not look like they are planning.
Dravid recently attended an IPL match in Bangalore to see,
How is it going to help you in the World Test Championship final?
to get a feel of the
And after that, Dravid comes in and says,
No, maybe that was one off day. He was writing,
He just drove far.
planning, and then
he has
wanted a break.
he has his personal life also. Let him take that break.
No, that's okay.
But now when it comes to the World Test Championship final,
4 months
No,
to
I'm
4
not-
weeks.
I'm not saying Dravid is not planning just because he went to his home city to watch a match. I'm saying that needs to be seen because there has been a dip in India's pace form since the end of the Shastri era.
And that is the very
Under
reason
Dravid
why
and
we lost
Mahabri.
in South Africa.
Exactly, and in England, and that one off test and the rescheduled.
yeah,
test
it was
match. So
because of these fast bowlers that we used to rule in these overseas conditions under the Shastri Kohli era.
We defended 270, 300 and all,
We
but
won-
we were not able to defend 360.
Yeah, we won back-to-back series in Australia. We almost sealed that series in England, if not for that COVID. And
Is it skills or is it that will, that passion? Because Shastri, hard, tough as nails, he won you a test match in Brisbane. I mean, obviously there was this other test match that they won as well at the MCG, but the Brisbane test match, Siraj, Saini, Natarajan, Shardul, Sundar. That was your bowling lineup.
yes,
That was your bowling lineup.
I think
total
Ravi Shastri
combination
had
of
that
one or two
secret
tests.
tonic, Raj, that secret tonic of motivating people,
Yeah.
telling them the right things at the right time. I don't know whether Dravid is as influential and as motivating as Ravi Shastri.
But it's been a while for you to question.
Yeah, but
some of-
I don't know what Ravi Shastri, maybe that man management skills
Yeah,
that
and
he
you-
brought to the
my
table.
my only concern is you can't lose your skill in 1 year or 2 years.
Yeah, of course, absolutely.
You are playing for India, you are skilled enough.
Yeah.
It's the mentality that needs to change. That was there. I don't think it's there right now. It did not look when they were playing in those test test series in South Africa or that Birmingham test. You go for the kill. Under Shastri ne pitch bhaad mein jao. You go and pick up those 20 wickets. Now you're not able
That's why I also felt that Virat Kohli should have continued as test captain at least. If he can come back and lead RCB for a couple of matches.
Yes.
Is that the same?
mean-
Can we equate the both? Tell me that.
No, I don't think so. Different fields, I think. But then that's because of the impact player rule, and maybe he's, like he said, he's been asked to lead in a few matches. But talking of the IPL, I mean, come on, the World Test Championship is final
4
is
weeks,
still
4 weeks
4 weeks away from
More
now.
than 4 weeks, right?
But the IPL, we're in the middle of it, halfway through the 2023 IPL. Delhi Capitals, Sunrisers Hyderabad, KKR, just ridiculous.
But even if you
ridiculous
even if you
bad.
look at
These
those three bottom place teams, Delhi are having an upswing, and these
Hey,
two
what
teams.
upswing?
No,
You're
no.
somehow winning these
You
low
know,
scoring.
have you seen both those games which Delhi won? It was like both of the team were trying to lose that game. Either KKR or DC or SRH or DC. So these three teams are fighting for the wooden spoon. No, I will take it. No, I will take it. Let the other 7 teams fight for the
I'll tell
place
you
for-
why.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why.
Yeah. And by the way, Mumbai Indians also
No, I'll
joining
tell
the
you why.
wooden spoon.
You
I'll
know-
tell you why they're fighting for the wooden spoon. I'll tell you. Simple. Deduction. Elementary, my dear Watson. CSK and MI, second last and last year. Look at CSK now.
Yeah.
They finished second last. I think that battle is for position number 9.
Maybe.
Why are RCB not thinking like so? Maybe are they thinking like this every year?
Maybe they are.
Maybe they are. It's just half the tournament that has gone. Let us wait for the league stage to get over.
But
We
tell
might
me-
see RCB back then.
But tell me something, Raj. Did you expect a team like Sunrisers to do this badly at the start of
Yeah.
the season?
Yeah,
You did,
I
right?
did.
But I didn't expect them to do like
Why
they had
did you expect them to do well?
they had a proper squad. The squad looks stronger than a few teams
Tell me
like
something.
RCB on paper.
Tell me something. Okay.
Yeah. And KKR, even KKR for that matter.
Mayank Agarwal at the top Harry Brook at the top. What has Harry Brook done?
Nothing.
Apart from the 100 at the Eden Gardens, zilch. You're spending money on foreigners.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll come back to SRH in a bit. Harry Brook,
Yeah.
Sam Curran and Cameron Green have been okay.
Yeah.
Not great.
Like Cameron Green has been a huge letdown with the
with
ball.
the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, at least he's turned up with the bat. And
No,
so
what
on,
happens
so
with Cameron? He scores those runs and then he concedes those runs.
I mean, even with Sam Curran, he's finally scored a 50 only
Yeah.
recently, right? So, you've loaned that money on Harry Brook, Sam Curran, Cameron Green. Who was that?
Ben
other-
Stokes.
Ben Stokes.
Ben Stokes.
Not even playing. Is he
Jofra
vacationing?
Archer.
Jofra Archer.
Yeah.
He was involved in a spat with some journalist, by the way, saying, I didn't go to Belgium, and there was a report
There was a report that said
in the
that
Telegraph,
Yeah.
UK Telegraph.
I
where
saw it
there's-
yesterday.
Yes. So now,
now he has
somebody-
refuted it, but he has not denied.
Yeah, he has not
denied that he went to
Belgium.
Belgium.
And how is it going
Denied
to?
the claims that he went to Belgium.
How is it
and
going?
outrageous amounts. And they were bid at outrageous amounts, all
Yes,
of them.
yes, yes.
All these English cricketers, all these Australian cricketers. What is coming off it? Look at the West Indies.
Is it a lack of professionalism?
I think so. I mean, the IPL is the greatest T20 product in the world
Yeah.
by a long
No,
stretch.
I would want to
I'm
ask
proud of
a
the
question,
IPL, but
frankly, to someone like Ben Stokes. You knew about Ashes like 1 year, 1.5 years before. You knew that you had to prepare for it. And you knew that you had fitness concerns. Then why put your name in the auction? Pull out your name. Be like Pat Cummins.
No, and it has been a problem, sort of,
Yeah.
with these foreign cricketers.
Yeah.
Do they take it for granted?
It looks like.
Big money.
Yeah.
What are you doing? How many times what has Ben Stokes done? I mean, I don't know why repeatedly Ben
Yeah,
Stokes
Ben
gets
Stokes
such
has been
high bids.
whatever he might have done in international cricket in IPL, he has been a complete
No,
failure.
and what has he
No,
done for
6
England in the
months-
T20
6
format
months ago,
also?
he was not a regular in the T20 format.
Exactly. What has he done for England in the T20 format also?
Played
And-
that final knock against Pakistan.
That was
Come on.
a different pitch, different bowling attack,
Yeah.
different target. It was a complete different
And
setup.
you just, and Moeen Ali.
Moeen
What's
Ali has
going
done
on?
decently.
He's done well in
You
a
can't
season and a
equate
half.
Moeen Ali with this
And-
batch of
but look
cricketers
at
that you
the
mentioned.
others. Faf du Plessis in the running for the orange cap again. I mean, he lost out to Ruturaj Gaikwad when they were both with CSK. Faf du Plessis on fire.
And
again.
whatever
Glenn
you say,
Maxwell
you can't doubt the commitment that the West Indies players show.
No, absolutely. Look at Shimron Hetmyer.
Yeah.
Look at Nicholas Pooran.
Nicholas Pooran had a couple of bad seasons. Look at the way he has
Sunil
bounced
Narayan
back.
has had a bad season now, maybe not even the best of
He has
seasons last
given
year.
his all to
But he's-
KKR, carried
yeah.
KKR on his shoulders
Andre
over the
Russell is a
years.
disappointment. So these foreign cricketers, it's becoming a bit of an issue.
Yeah.
It is.
It's becoming
You
a
see
bit
what
of
has happened with Delhi Capitals. They loaded themselves with a
Yes.
lot of foreign
Foreign
overseas, foreign paces and foreign top order batters.
Yeah.
Riley Rosso, Phil Salt.
Mitchell Marsh.
Nobody has.
And you
performed.
messed up your lineup by not letting Akshar Patel bat
Yeah.
higher up.
I mean, what is wrong with Delhi Capitals? David Warner comes out, says, "Oh, Akshar Patel has been batting well. He should bat at number 4." Next game again, he comes at number 7.
Yeah.
Next game again, every game is coming in and batting at number 7. Why? And then you will say that you don't have a support from the other end. That's why you have not been able to score runs. You're not winning the matches.
Foreign cricketers is an issue.
Absolutely. yeah, But
Now coming back to SRH. Yeah, I never expected them to do well.
No.
DC, I gave up hope after the first 2 defeats.
no, but I think when they said at the auction that we will make use of this impact player rule well, we will not rely too much on all-rounders. It's not in as many words. But they said the all-rounders impact might be mitigated. I thought they were planning at that stage itself.
You know-
but Brian Lara as a head coach has been a huge disappointment.
You know what shocked me, if you ask me? Eden Markram as captain. Why?
But who else?
I don't know who else, but why? You won that SRT20 with Sunrise, but you are playing in South Africa. That's your home ground.
No, but you don't have anybody else from SRH. Either you go back to Bhuvneshwar Kumar. I don't think Bhuvneshwar Kumar really doesn't come across as the kind of guy who wants to lead, be out there. Markram has had some kind of success. There's some pedigree in his captaincy.
Yeah, I mean, but whatever he did in SRT20, that happened in South Africa. Now you're playing in India. You need
Sort of
someone
my
who understands.
question is the
Like,
same
but-
then for Delhi Capitals. Is
Yeah.
this foreign obsession? This Aussie obsession. What has Ricky Ponting done? How many years has he been coach of DC now?
Nothing. Yeah, he has to be.
What has
questioned.
David Warner done? SRH 2016, fine. After that, he had a fallout with the Sunrisers. He has had a fallout. I mean, no, he had a public fallout.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Sunrisers Hyderabad. And now look at what he's doing with Delhi Capitals. Look at the strike rate,
And
119.
how that we have been constantly banging down that fact that how can you make David Warner a captain of your franchise at this stage of his career?
I mean,
That one slot is eaten
but
up.
he's also preparing for the for the WTC final. Look at that strike rate. He's playing like he is.
KLR
But will he play that final?
I think so.
looks like it. let's see. But if he plays,
Alongside
you never
either
know. You never know. You
Usman
can't
or
rule out
Travis.
these players.
Yeah.
They might just click. But in English conditions, if you bowl well to David Warner, he might not score much. If you get it swinging a little
Yeah,
bit.
he
at the top.
struggled against Broad.
Lone
Siraj
Stewart.
might be the Broad for us.
Just to get Warner out, maybe loan Stuart Broad. But we also have Shami. He's
Yeah,
outstanding
Shami
in
or
Warner.
yeah.
But yes, it's been that kind of journey. By the way, not even
But
with
Raj,
KKR.
tell
Even
me-
with KKR.
Yes. KKR have
Terrible. These three teams, halfway into the tournament, have been, they need to be answerable to their fans.
KKR especially.
KKR especially. You had a
So
Rinku
mu-
Singh
yeah.
moment early on. but
I thought that would spur them on.
Yeah.
They lost the first match, and then they won 2 on the bounce, and then 4 defeats on the trot.
Not
With
good.
some
This is not good. I mean,
inexplicable decision
the
making.
That lineup again, Russell so far low down the order. Sometimes Sunil Narine comes up. Sometimes this person goes down. There is no head or tail to
And
their opening
in every
combination.
game, KKR have had different opening.
Exactly. There is no
Why?
head or tail to that opening combination.
Why?
You wanted to rely on Jagdishan and Gurbaz. Gone. Litton and Jason Roy. What have you done with it?
That injustice to Litton Das, I couldn't take it. One bad match and he was dropped.
No, but the injustice was also perpetuated on the back of his being a wicket keeper.
Yeah, exactly.
He also
What has
fumbled
Jagdishan
really
done?
badly. No, I mean that's the point.
Yeah.
Why
I
would you
like-
pick up openers like that? Jagdishan, Litton Das, Jason Roy. What has Jason Roy done?
Proven talent at least.
That
as
Shreyas
an
Iyer
opener.
jolt, how big is it? It is a massive jolt, but you should have been better prepared. You knew for the last 6-7
teams
months.
like DC and KKR, Rishabh Pant is not there, Iyer is not there. But I mean for DC, you knew he was not going to play the IPL.
Same with KKR.
Yeah,
Same with KKR.
you should have prepared for it. You were just not ready.
Yeah.
After the IPL started, they named a replacement for Shreyas Iyer. It's crazy. It's just they didn't name a captain.
But I
Yeah.
liked what Chandrakant Pandit said today in the, before the RCB game on Wednesday, that is April 26. He said he won the Ranji Trophy with Madhya Pradesh in 2022 here only at this very venue in Chinnaswamy Stadium. And he said maybe going back there and playing there might give us the boost that we need. He said our season starts again tomorrow.
So I will tell you one thing.
You know,
about
and
that.
in
I will-
2021, after that poor leg in India, when they went to UAE, the first match that they faced was RCB and they defeated them to get on
Okay,
to a winning run.
quickly before we go, because I'm afraid we are out of time. Anna's almost
Banging
throwing
down
me.
the
Yeah.
road, yeah.
She's about to throw her coffee mug at me. Empty coffee mug, by the way. But quickly before we go, do you expect any of these bottom 3 teams to bounce back? Have any of these 3 teams looked like
Keep your DC fan hat away.
I don't see these
none
three teams.
of these 3 teams?
No, I don't see.
I want to see SRH doing it, but they won't do it.
None of them will do it.
None of them will do it. No.
And do you see Mumbai Indians going through?
No. I mean, no.
You should have heard what Sunil Gavaskar said yesterday.
No way.
They need a miracle. And if better it be that Rohit Sharma should go and rest and prepare for WTC final.
I mean, that approach from Ishan Kishan when you're chasing a 200 plus total, it doesn't.
But against
And
the
you're sending
pacer
Surya
like
Kumar Yadav
Shami,
when?
who's having his tail up.
no matter what kind
You
of
have
form
to
Surya
show
is
that
in,
intent.
no matter
You are
what,
playing test match shots.
Exactly.
You are letting the ball go.
No, I
no
am-
matter what sort of form Surya is in, by the way, Surya's form has gotten better
Yeah.
along with this 2023
But the only
IPL.
thing-
You send him at number 3 when you're chasing 200. Period.
The only thing with Ishan Kishan is that he's touted as one of the probable T20 openers, ODI openers and all that. And he can't be doing this, right? Before we go, tell me your top 4. This is the halfway stage of the IPL.
Simple.
Give me your top 4
Simple. CSK, RR, GT, LSG, or maybe RCB.
now. RCB. He has brought
No,
it
no,
in.
maybe. I'm saying maybe.
Maybe.
I mentioned
was
LSG before
expecting this.
RCB.
Yeah. And Virat has been the stand-in captain, doing wonderfully well.
Just saying.
CSK, GT, RR and RCB.
Perfect. For me, it's simple. CSK, GT, Punjab and RCB.
Punjab.
So basically, there are
See,
2.5
why,
RCB.
why I have
RCB.
picked Punjab is they have done well even without their key player Shikhar Dhawan.
Yeah.
Sam Curran has been leading them well and they've fought their way to victories.
I think
in 2 matches,
I think that is why they have been doing well because Dhawan is not
Eight. No. It's unfair to say this. He
Okay,
has been
at this
one-
point, let me also bring in our viewers and our listeners and say, probably they can also tell us who their last 4 will be halfway into the IPL. You can always ping us on 8588966696 and email us on pods@indiatoday.com and also rate us, please, if you're consuming us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever it is, Google Podcasts, etc. Not consuming us, consuming the podcast. I mean, consuming us would be
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
fair way to put it, Raja.
shut up, Akshay. No, you can't roll with it. A slip of the tongue is slip of the tongue. It's okay. You know, unlike some of our
Consuming-
star batters,
Yeah.
when you make a mistake, just
Accept.
accept it and move on. Right. On that note, I think we should just let it be because you're in dire need of coffee. It's been a it's been a tough month. Tough month because of the frenetic pace at which the games have come, and that is always
Last
the
over
case with
finishes
the
have
IPL. Last over finishes, some thrillers, but we're hoping for some more excitement in the second half of the IPL. Thank you so much for joining us from wherever you have joined us, either on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, wherever. Keep consuming the Sledging Room. Thank you.